Welcome to War Bios, the podcast where we delve into the lives of history's most fascinating military leaders. I'm your host, General Biography, and today we're going to explore the life of Horatio Gates, a name that may not be as widely recognized as some of his contemporaries, but whose contributions to American independence are undeniable. Born on July 26, 1727, in Malden, Essex, England, Horatio Gates would go on to play a pivotal role in shaping the course of the American Revolution. As we journey through the early life of Horatio Gates, we find ourselves in the picturesque town of Malden, nestled in the heart of rural England. The year is 1727, and the world is on the cusp of significant change. The British Empire, with its vast colonial reach, is expanding its influence across the globe. It's against this backdrop that Horatio Gates takes his first breath, the son of a modest family with roots in the local community. His father, also named Horatio, was a clerk to the Duke of Bolton, while his mother, Dorothea, managed the household and oversaw the upbringing of their children. The Gates family resided in a charming Georgian-style house on High Street, surrounded by the rolling hills and fertile farmland of Essex. Young Horatio spent his childhood exploring the countryside, developing a strong appreciation for nature and the outdoors. His parents, though not wealthy, provided a comfortable and nurturing environment that encouraged Horatio's curiosity and love of learning. In 1740, at the age of 13, Horatio began attending the local grammar school in Malden, where he received a solid education in classical languages, mathematics, and literature. His academic performance was impressive, and his teachers recognized his potential for greatness. The school's emphasis on discipline, hard work, and civic responsibility would later shape Horatio's values as a military officer. The historical context of Horatio's early years was marked by significant events that would eventually influence his future path. The War of the Austrian Succession, which began in 1740, would soon draw Britain into conflict with European powers, creating opportunities for young men like Horatio to serve in the military. Meanwhile, the British Empire's expansion in North America was fostering a growing sense of nationalism and resistance among the colonies, setting the stage for the American Revolution. In 1745, at the age of 18, Gates enlisted as a lieutenant in the British Army, marking the beginning of his military career. This decision was likely influenced by his family's connections to the Duke of Bolton, as well as the limited opportunities available to young men from modest backgrounds in rural England. As a soldier, Gates would go on to serve in various campaigns, including the War of the Austrian Succession and the French and Indian War. These experiences would prove invaluable in shaping his military skills and strategic thinking, ultimately preparing him for the challenges he would face during the American Revolution. As we explore the early life of Horatio Gates, it becomes clear that his upbringing, education, and relationships all contributed to his development as a confident and capable individual. The seeds of leadership, strategy, and perseverance were sown in these formative years, waiting to be nurtured by the trials and tribulations of war. With his military career about to take off, Horatio Gates is poised to play a significant role in shaping the course of history. As the Revolution gained momentum, Gates found himself at the forefront of the Continental Army's efforts. In 1775, he was appointed as the Adjutant General of the Continental Army, a position that allowed him to utilize his organizational skills and military experience to great effect. Gates played a crucial role in shaping the Army's structure and training programs, helping to transform a ragtag group of militia into a cohesive fighting force. One of Gates's most notable achievements came in 1777, when he led the Continental Army to a decisive victory at the Battle of Saratoga. This pivotal battle marked a turning point in the war, as American forces defeated the British Army and convinced France to ally itself with the colonies. Gates's strategic leadership and tactical prowess were instrumental in securing this victory, which cemented his reputation as a skilled and courageous commander. Gates's success at Saratoga was not an isolated incident. He continued to demonstrate his military acumen throughout the war, playing key roles in battles such as the Battle of Ticonderoga and the Battle of Camden. His leadership and strategic thinking helped to secure crucial victories, which ultimately contributed to the defeat of the British Army and the birth of a new nation. As we examine Gates's accomplishments during this period, it becomes clear that his earlier life experiences played a significant role in shaping his military career. His education at the local grammar school in Malden, where he developed strong skills in classical languages and mathematics, helped him to become an effective communicator and strategist. His time in the British Army, where he served in various campaigns and honed his military skills, provided him with the expertise and confidence needed to lead troops into battle. Gates's relationships with other key figures of the Revolution, such as George Washington and Benjamin Lincoln, also played a significant role in his success. These alliances allowed him to share knowledge, coordinate efforts, and learn from others, ultimately strengthening the Continental Army's overall position. His leadership, strategic thinking, and bravery helped to secure crucial victories, which ultimately paved the way for American independence. In 1783, following the Treaty of Paris, which formally ended the Revolutionary War, Gates retired from military service and began to focus on civilian pursuits. He settled in New York, where he became involved in local politics and agriculture, leveraging his knowledge of farming and land management to develop a successful estate. This new chapter in Gates's life allowed him to apply the strategic thinking and organizational skills he had honed during the war to more peaceful endeavors. Gates also remained committed to public service, serving as a delegate to the New York State Convention in 1788, where he played a role in shaping the state's constitution. His continued involvement in politics and governance reflected his enduring dedication to the principles of liberty and democracy that had driven him during the Revolution. One of the most fascinating aspects of Gates's later life was his relationship with other key figures from the Revolutionary era. He maintained close friendships with individuals like George Washington, with whom he exchanged letters discussing everything from agriculture to national politics. These relationships not only underscored Gates's significance within the revolutionary generation, but also highlight the enduring bonds forged during those tumultuous years. Despite facing personal and financial challenges in his later years, including a decline in his fortunes due to agricultural setbacks, Gates remained a respected figure in American society. His legacy as a hero of the Revolution continued to inspire admiration, and he was often called upon to share his insights and experiences with younger generations. In 1806, Horatio Gates passed away at the age of 77, leaving behind a complex and multifaceted legacy that continues to fascinate historians and enthusiasts alike. His contributions to American independence, his leadership during pivotal battles like Saratoga, and his commitment to public service all serve as testament to his enduring impact on the nation's history. As we reflect on the life of Horatio Gates, it becomes clear that his story embodies the spirit of the American Revolution, a blend of courage, perseverance, and dedication to the principles of liberty. Through his military achievements, his contributions to the young nation, and his personal struggles and triumphs, Gates offers us a compelling portrait of an era that shaped America's future. That's all for today's War Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, I'm General Biography reminding you to keep marching toward victory,